Hello everyone, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. So, further ado, let's introduce our today's topic. Today we have some very shocking news that can blow your mind. And the news is farmers will be forced to sell land to cover inheritance tax bill warned IFS. So let's know a deeper version of it. Rachel Reeves policy lost further support this evening as the respected Institute for Facial Study critiques the tax plan. Rachel Reeves' family firm tax policy has been dealt as a fresh blow as Britain's most respected think tank has called for the levy to be delayed. Farmers will be forced to sell up to cover inheritance tax bill, causing land value to fall, a leading thinking tank has warned. This is very, what should I say? I have no word. I'm totally speechless about this type of thing. The Institute for Facial Studies, IFA, said changes to the death duty by Chancellor Richard Reeves could tips farmer operating on low income over the age. However, it should the trend code bring down land value they are making it easier to get into farming while stopping of the number of wealth investors scoping up farmland simply to avoid inheritance tax. The IFS wrote in a comment published on Monday. In some cases, the farm will simply the year-to-year little income and their inheritance will have too few other resources to pay the tax. The owners might choose or be forced to sell part of all of their farm. In continued by reducing or not implementing the tax advantages of agricultural property, the budget reform should be reduced its price. Structuring the inheritance tax hit and the impetus to sell farms and indeed making farmland more affordable for those who want to buy it for non-tax reasons. That is, the reform will make it easier to get into farming. The Institution for Facial Study revealed this evening that the Chancellor's inheritance tax changes will force some farmers to sell part of their farms to cover the bill. They argue the Chancellor to introduce a daily to the policy for the next few years to avoid treating some land down unfairly. The plan to introduce 20% of inheritance tax on farm over 1 million has spread whisperfully in countryside and saw 10,000 farmers march on Western last week. The IFA's analysis also demanding the conducting that without a delay to put the policy. It could impact Britain's food security and prevent earlier farming being caught out by the changes. There is a huge changes you guys already showed. David Stockhouse Senior is economics at the IFA said current firm of owners passing away in the next 7 years. But after the new regions come into the forces in April 2026, will not have had the opportunity to avoid inheritance tax by making lifetime gifts. If the government wishes to give current farm owners the same opportunity to avoid inheritance tax as owner of the other assets, it could. Obviously, it could be. Let's see. For example, I will show you an example that can you guys understand easily. Make lifetime gifts of agriculture property made before a certain failure date inheritance tax free, regardlessly of the timing of death. Last week, it was claimed that Treasurer officials were looking at migration to for the policy, including allowing those over 80 to avoid the tax given the IST 7 years gifting rules deadline. You are likely to have passed on them. However, Drawing Street and the Treasurer stand out behind the report. On Sunday, Miss Revels was dealt another blow. As a former chancellor accounted for the policy conduct, it will be clover farmer while leaving the ultra-rich buy up land to avoid tax largely unaffected. Dean Naden, a Labour supporter, had spent much of the past week backing Fraser figure regarding how many times will be affected by the changes to inheritance tax. He was cheated by it. Labour MPs in defense of the policy and held up the BBC as proof that farmers are wrong to be believed that will be hurt by the tax hikes. However, in a major U-turn on Sunday, Mr. Needle published detailed new evidence revealing the budget would cover ordinary firms while farming to go after the magic risk tax, adverting it pushes a tool. After extensive analysis, he concluded that the few hundred magic risk people who have bought from state to take advantages of the current tax relief will be undoubtedly by the budget changes. While the 125 state worth more than 1.5 million will only be somewhat affected and are not being hit hard enough. He admitted the number of farmers who will affected the tax will be much higher than the previous night, so that only the wealthiest farmers become subject to inheritance tax. It's clear, very clear. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comment section below, and if you like my video, please press the like button and subscribe for more, and don't forget to share this video with your family, friends, neighbor who love to watch news like this. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, tata, goodbye, have a blast.